to the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. You look at this Raiders defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Ritter. His throw incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they work this out past the 25. That third down conversion good for 23. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterback.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It got his man complete. He's to the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Puka Nacua, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here this one. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. Lawrence will throw. And Thomas has it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. ETN up the middle. And this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Back to the ground with Etienne. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They start the drive with White. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9. Ritter off the play fake. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A handoff for Etienne. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll run with Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the Raiders have got him. K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Lawrence. It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll go down. Brought down at at the 20-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them.
There he goes, right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Working from the gun, Ritter. Here's a diving catch right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence is throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's a give to Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Another tote for Etienne. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Lawrence on first down. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. A run here with Dearness Johnson. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. The carry here for the big tight end. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On play action, here's Ritter. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. Here's a 2nd and 5. Ritter with it after the play fake. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Lawrence changing the play. Now Etienne. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard. Etienne once more. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here comes second down at 5. Etienne with it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now Ritter. Sliding out of the pocket. Finds White. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They go right back to White here on first down. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Here's second down. Ritter wants to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's third down and 5. Here's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's first down. Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Ooh, with a juke. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they'll go again with ETN. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. That'll be caught by Rice. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On third down, here's ETN. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And they'll run with ETN. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught. It's a